What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff with Dragonite here, and I'm bringing you guys week 2 of PIDA. And I know it's a little bit different. It's Tuesday today, and PIDA's coming up, so it's like, what do you guys like? You guys probably think, what are you doing? Like, isn't this short on live? No, because I kind of made a tweet out. I let you guys know that this week is gonna be all sorts of messed up. Like, there's literally nothing sticking on the schedule. There's probably only one upload that's sticking to the schedule for this week, because this week's just all messed up. I was just behind on uploads, as you guys know already. I was pretty busy on the weekend, so I had to upload Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh, no, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so 3 days without uploads. And I'm trying to recollect and just catch up and things like that. So we're here with PIDA. That's a little bit background insight and stuff. So this whole week is gonna be all the sorts messed up. Next week we'll be back on regular schedule. So PIDA is gonna be coming up for this week only. We have today, which is Tuesday, and Thursday. It's gonna be replacing Short on Live just for this week. But this week we're gonna have Tuesday and Thursday PIDA week 2 and week 3 on Thursday, and Sunday I'll have the next week. I'm not going to. I'll go more into detail about scheduling in tomorrow's episode. Pokemon Black spoiler. That's not spoiler actually, but whatever. I'll go more into detail about why things are happening with the schedule. I'll go more into detail about that. So if you guys would like to know more about that, make sure you guys stick around for tomorrow's episode of Black. So today we're taking on Jasper and his. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't remember his team name. Let me look it up. Give me 1 second. I totally forgot to look up his team name. What is the team name? His team name is Jasper. At all. I can't remember. Where is it at? I can't find it. I know his team's name's right over here. Okay, Jasper and the Panrith Pawniards. So new guy to the PIDA community. Just joined season 2, and his team is very scary, as you guys can see on the screen in front of you, and the layout actually. I forgot to mention too. I made a new layout for all my Showdown League games. So this is the layout. Let me know how you guys like it down below. I created myself. Do you guys like it? I think I'm going to add the mons underneath me. Like my face camera is going to have my 6 mons, and on the bottom his 6 mons, or I just put my 6 mons underneath the replay, and just leave under mine just empty. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna do with my mons underneath the replay with my 6 mons. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's just go ahead and jump into this. So what we brought today. We have Mega Latias, Serena Mega Latias, Sakura, our choice specs Tapu Lele. We have Nami, our Normalium Z, Vaporeon. We have Wildcat, our Shuka Berry Zero Aura. We have Hernandez, our leftovers Rotom-Mo, and we have Kirishima, our Assault Vest Tyranitar. Okay, so before I explain the team, let me tell you how scary his team is. Okay, so he has Magearna, as you guys see, Heatran, a Latias, a Thundurus Incarnate. He has Tapu Bulu, Mega Tyranitar. He has an Excadrill, which I'm really surprised that he did not bring, because Excadrill Descent actually wrecks my team, so I'll let you guys know that too. Excadrill, he has a Piloswine, he has a Toxapex, a Blissey, a Mandibuzz. I think that's the team. That's his whole team. I think I'm not missing anything. Piloswine, Mandibuzz, Toxapex, Blissey. Yeah, I think that's all there is. Maybe I'm missing one more. Excadrill, that's 5. I think I'm missing one more mon, but I can't remember on top of my head right now. So his team was very scary. Of course, it's the Magearna right up the Heatran. He has Bulutran. He has Magearna. He has a Mega Tyranitar, so that could just get some Dragonite up and do some work. A Bulu, a Twist Banded Bulu could do some work. A Substitute Bulu, a Sub First Band Swords Dance. So there's that variance, and then we have a Thundurus, which also does work with Nasty Plot and 3 moves, and it's Freezy, so it could be like Electrum Z, Regrassium Z on his Tapu Bulu. They could have a Choice Scarf Laddie, or it could be a Z Magearna, because that's the thing, is Z Magearna is the most busted thing ever. So this is very scary to prep for. So let's just go ahead and talk about Mega Latias. So Mega Latias is Calm Mind, Recover, Ice Beam, and Psyshock. Okay, so we have Psyshock to hit most things on his team. We have Ice Beam to touch the Mega Tyranitar, of course, and the Bulu and the Latias, we'll catch that coming in. Also the Thundurus, the Excadrill as well. We have enough speed to outspeed Excadrill before the sand or before this like like base basically. Max speed, extra drill. That's what Serena outspeeds. Next up, we have Choice Specs Tapu Lele, which also outspeeds the extra drill with base speed, max speed, whatever. With 4 moves of Psyshock, Moonblast, HP Fire, Psyshock, Moonblast, HP Fire, and Focus Blast. I think I want to say Focus Blast to hit the Heatran. And we have our normal MZ, Vaporeon, like I mentioned. If you guys think, why normal MZ, why not defensive Vaporeon? But this is why. We're running Scald, Z Celebrate with the normal MZ, Baton Pass, and the last move was supposed to be Wish, but for some reason you can't. It's Celebrate and Wish are not compatible for some reason, so I don't remember what I got rid of for the Wish. I think it was either Protect or Toxic. It was one of those two, so it's probably Scald, Protect / Toxic, Celebrate, and Baton Pass. So the thing was, I could Baton Pass into my Latias and do some work with my Tapu Lele, my Zeraora, potentially even my Tyranitar to do that. Next up, we have Sugar Berry, Zeraora. Enough speed to outspeed his Thundurus, that's as fast as one on his team. It's on base speed, that's as fast as my 111. What's it called? We running Bulk Up, Fire Punch, Plasma Fist, and Drain Punch. We're not running Knockoff because we needed the Fire Punch to hit the Magearna. And like I said, if we could pass into Zeraora or any of these 4 mons besides our Rotom, we could just put some work in, just put a big dent and hole in his team. Next up, we have Hernandez. Rotom also make his debut alongside Nami of Vaporeon. This is just a simple Fizz Def Rotom to handle the extra drill, running Leaf Storm, Reflect, Defog, and something else. I don't remember the last one. I think a Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Reflect, and Defog. If you're thinking why Reflect, the reason I'm thinking Reflect because if I could get if the extra drill comes out, I count my Hernandez. I click Leaf Storm or Reflect. Can't speak. But most likely Reflect is there, so I could just take hits from his extra drill. His extra drills come in, it's Life Orb, Swords Dance, and he clicks that Understand. It's kind of just GG. I just kind of lose if you get to +2, so I really need that Reflect up just so I could make it minimal, so I could do something to work around that. So that's what Hernandez here for. It's also a good pivoter. I feel like this is my best thing to stop an extra drill, but extra drill didn't come, so I was kind of surprised that it didn't come. So I was really relieved. I was like, yes, that's a huge threat. That's just not here. Even though his whole team is really threatening, I'm like, that's fine as long as extra drill is not here. I have a lot of weight to go on for my shoulders. Next up, we have Kirishima, AV Tyranitar. Yes, you heard that right. AV with Sandstream. So we're running 4 moves on it. We're running Stone Edge, Earthquake, Crunch, and Pursuit. So we're running Pursuit to hit the Latias if we catch the Latias in, and he wants to swap out with click Pursuit, and boom, he's trapped in, and he gets O-code if he tries to exit out the game. Like I said, if he tries to hard swap out, I just click Pursuit and it just dies. It's dead. It's gone. It's dead. So and if I could also catch in the Lati coming in or something, I don't know, just click Crunch, just obliterate it, or if it's still in and he doesn't want to get out, just click Crunch and it's gone. AV is the reason I have AV is so it takes hits from, of course, the physical size because it's just super fat, and hits from Magearna and the Heatran. A Magearna Fleur Cannon does 30% to my Tyranitar. 30%, bro, that's crazy, and that's a max special attack Magearna does 30% of my Tyranitar. That's insanity. That's insane because basically he's at +2 special defense. Okay, Sand makes it +1, and then AV also makes another +1, so he's at +2 special defense at all times. So he's gonna be a bulky boy. So right away, I'm looking at his team composition. I'm like, okay, my best lead by far is my Tyranitar because it leads perfect at anything. Magearna, cool. At Earthquake, you're gonna die. Or you get 2 hit. You get 2 code. Heatran, you only Heatran, you get 2 code. Latias, you wanna try to leave? Pursuit. Thundurus, I click Stone Edge, you're dead. The other Tyranitar was leading, I click Earthquake, it takes 50%. The only thing I don't lead really well against is the Bulu, and that's 1 in 6 chance. So I'm like, he's not gonna lead Bulu. Why does he have to lead Bulu? This makes sense to lead Bulu. So I just went ahead and led with my Tyranitar, right? I went ahead and led Tyranitar as he led with his own Tyranitar, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't have rocks. He's probably gonna go for rocks or Dragonite. I'm gonna get a big Earthquake off and do big damage to him. I click Earthquake, that's 50%. So I'm really happy with that. I'm like, okay, he does another Earthquake. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake. There's no drawback. Even if he comes out to Bulu, that's how he does. That's how he does come out to Bulu. It doesn't really matter. I get a chip on it, and I do get the crit 12%. The crit doesn't even matter at all. It really does not matter. I just hard swap. No, I stay in actually. Actually no, I hard swap. Yeah, he's faster than me. I hard swap as he comes into his beginner. I come into my Hernandez because Hernandez is basically my check. Because if you want to go for like a wood hammer or anything, Hernandez takes like 15% to 20%. Even though it's not too bulky, he's made fully fizz death just to take hits from the extra drill. Extra drill's not here. His most offensive mon that could actually do work is with the Bulu, right? So it's made obvious sense, and I guess he predicted me going to my Rotamo, so he made a double into Magirna, which is really good for him, which is a pretty good thing for him. But I also have some special defense investments too, just to take hits from Magirna. I get, if I'm not wrong, I get 3 code from Magirna, so this is not that bad for me at all. I just go for a Volsper just to get some initiative and trying to get out into my Vaporeon. He goes to Dazzling Gleam and gets the 51% because of the crit. So I guaranteed that 3 code doesn't matter. So I just go for the Defog. Actually, this turn with the Defog to get rid of Rock, and this turn right here I go for the Volt Switch because I know I could take a hit anyways. That crit doesn't. That crit did matter because now I have Hernandez in the back for a sack. I would have been at like 30% at this point. I just U-turn. I just let me just actually pause this. Okay, so the reason that crit really sucked and really mattered because if he didn't get that crit, Hernandez at this point would be around like 20 or 30%, right? Roughly around that point, where he could still be kind of useful to come in and take hits to sack off later on if I don't need him. But at this point, he just tears the sack. Like, I can't really come out with him anymore to take a hit because at this point he's just a sack. So one way it's a bad thing, but at the same time it's a pretty good thing. So if I'm kind of like in this tight situation, I just sack him off and get a free monster coming afterwards. So on this Volt Switch, I come out into my Vaporeon and I'm like, what's this thing going to do to me? Like, I don't really care. So I just go ahead and go for my Z Celebrate right over here. I go for Z Celebrate as he goes to Dazzling Gleam. That's 29%. That's nothing. I go for Z Celebrate. I do go ahead and outspeed him. So what I do is I go Baton Pass into my Zero Orc. I'm like, this thing's right in front of me. Why not? I'll get to +1 into my Zero Aura. Amazing. +1 to every stat. Amazing right over here. Let me pause this real quick as he goes to Thunderbolt. I didn't even make a read. I just went Wildcat because like Wildcat basically just wins after I go for Bulk Up. But this is where like I think I kind of made like a misplay or like a miscalc or whatever. I was gonna click Bulk Up right here, right? Because at this point, once I click Bulk Up, I killed basically everything. The Magirna, if he has like some bulk in it, like more bulk in it, Fire still 2 codes, but everything else that comes in just gets O code after I click a bulk. Once I get a +2, it's over. So I was just kind of scared that Dazzling Gleam that was gonna do too much damage to me, or he was gonna do some crazy shenanigans. I actually don't remember why they clicked bulk up, but I should just went ahead and click bulk up. And I just go for the Fire Punch as he comes out to Mega T-Tar. You know, just try to get the sand up so he can chip me down to do some shenanigans, you know, like something like that. But if I just went ahead and click bulk up right over here, that 6% matter. I just click Drain Punch, I get all that HP back, and he just dies. I'll be at +2, and then I just wreck shot basically, right? So he comes ahead with his thunder. So I'm like, okay, he just dies to a Plasma Fist, doesn't matter, and he reveals a Toxic. So I'm like, all right, praying for Toxic, that sucks. He does get O code. I'm at +1. He dies. Not everything else does, but like, you know, it is what it is. So I get a Toxic, so he's just trying to whittle me down with Sand Chip and Toxic damage. I go for the Fire Punch, and that right there where I said the bulk was crucial, that's where it was crucial, because if I went for the bulk up, I click Fire Punch, this thing's dead. He can't click Nature's Madness, so I don't go down to 41%. I'll be at 82%. I'll lose some chip, right? I'll lose some toxic. I'll lose some health to toxic damage, but that doesn't even matter. I'll be down to about, because like goes at 41. I'll be down to like at 60 or 59%. So that does kind of suck. He just comes out into his laddie because he just sits there in front of me. But if I was at that point, I'll be over here like, oh, sorry about pausing it right there. But if I was there at +2, I kill the Bulu. I'll be at this point. I'll probably be around like 30% ish. And I go Plasma Fist. Plasma Fist does a lot to it. It does 39% to the laddie, and he reveals the root, so I know he's not Scarf Laddie. So I'm like, okay, that's relief. Wildcat does drop, but he did pick up 3 kills in this matchup, so I'm really proud of him for doing that. I just come out my Tyranitar. I know this is my check, and I just take hit service anyway. He misses his Toxic, unfortunately, but I don't really think it affected. I go for the Pursuit because I just thought that, why are you gonna stay in? Like, he probably predicted me for going to Pursuit, but he has a Cobra Berry. That's probably why he stayed in, just trying to get Toxic off on my Tyranitar, you know, try to whittle it down. It does kind of say that he missed it, but right here I just keep going for Pursuit for the next 4 or 5 turns, right? I'm like, oh my goodness. But as you guys can see, he stays in. I thought he's on leave. So next 4 turns, I click Pursuit every single time, and it doesn't die, which occurs for which, I don't know, this the big word, whatever. The bad thing for me, I just kept losing chip to Toxic. So if I click Crunch the next turn afterwards, that would be cool. I could just went ahead, this thing dies, I would not get to as low as I am, because after I kill this thing, I go for Crunch after 4 turns, a Pursuit, I get down to like 39%. So if I didn't waste that time, like but I go down to like 39% over here, something like that. Let's see how much it go down to. Yeah, 39%. So if I did not waste my time doing that, you know, Pursuit shenanigans, I did reveal Pursuit once, so I should have just went for Crunch afterwards, you know, just to kill it. But I don't know, I was just playing dumb. I don't know why. I'll not be down this low. I'll probably be at like 70% at this point, and I could just Oko this thing with Kirishima and click Earthquake, because I click Earthquake over here after Dazzling. That's 37%, right? I live on 2% because that was not even like a low roll or anything, and I do 67%. That was not a low roll or anything, and it does 30% because now the sand is gone, so I'm basically at +1 speed up. But if I went ahead and clicked Crunch earlier, my sand would be up. This thing comes in, he clicks Dazzling Game. The Dazzling Game does like 16%, at most 20%, at most, because I'm at +2 special defense, and I'll be around like 50 or 40% at that point, like around, yeah, 40 or 30%, and I could go ahead and 2-kill it after with both Earthquakes, but doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Kirishima goes down, but he did his part. He went ahead and put massive damage on this thing. So I just come on my Sakura, my Lele, and just click Side Shock. It's guaranteed Oko. It dies. Heatran comes in. I lock myself to the Side Shock because also Heatran comes in. It takes like 49%, right? Yeah, 41%. It gets 3 code. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect. He actually hits us Magma Storm, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's whatever. It is what it is. So he hits the Magma Storm. I just go for Side Shock because I'm guaranteed going to kill it anyways. I do die to the Magma Storm, unfortunately, because he actually hit the second one. But I just come in with my Serena, Mega Evolve, click Side Shock, and I don't kill it. I got a low roll at this point. I got 16%, and he goes for his Dark Pulse, doing 42% to me, something like that. And I just go ahead and pick up the kill with my Serena, and we win week 2, 3-0. GG's to my guy Jasper, coach of the Panrith Pawniards. He played a really good game. It was really good game. I did not even expect the Toxic from the Thundurus, because if Toxic was not there on the Thundurus, I just think my Zero Aura just won at that point, because I didn't think he had any other status. I just know he had Toxic on his Latias, so it is what it is. I feel like I made a really big mistake and with my Tyranitar, because that means if I went for the Crunch next turn, like after click Pursuit, pop this Cola Berry, 1 for Crunch, I would have 3 turns of sand left. He only has 2 mons left over. I could go ahead, click Earthquake, kill the Magearna, click Earthquake again, click double Earthquake to the Magearna dies. I'll be left like at 15 and 40%. I outspeed the Heatran, I click Earthquake, Heatran dies, and we could have picked up a 5-0 victory instead. You know, just little things like that. If I, just wised up and clicked Crunch earlier, we could have just picked up a 5-0 W. But nonetheless, we still do pick up the W. We are 2-0, and so far in PIDA with +6 differential. There's only one more team with us that's undefeated at this point. We're both 2-0. Everybody else just 1-1 in the bracket, or 0-2 with me and can't remember his name. What was his name? I don't remember his name, but he's also 2-0 with me at this point. So it's getting pretty interesting. It's getting really interesting, and we're sitting at 2nd place at this point in the table. Spoiler alert, this is week 6 at this point, whereas week 6 weeks in. I'm not gonna tell you what my record is or anything, but I just wanna let you know week 6 in. And we'll be hopefully catching up in the future weeks, and you guys will see how we do later on. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below, smash the like button. Let's get this video to at least 8 likes, 8 like goal. Let's get to that. If you have any comments, suggestions, or concerns, down below. Let me know how you guys like this layout. Let me know if you guys just like just the replay on the screen with the mons, my mons underneath, or would you guys also like me to add my opponent's mons on the screen? And if you guys actually like this type of style where I don't go to the team builder and talk about things, break things down, if you guys like it like this, make sure you guys let me know down below in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're on that grind to hit 130. We're trying to break this slump. We're trying to break this little tiny this hill that we've been stuck at the bottom of. We're trying to climb up. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here. It's been too long. It's been like at least 20 minutes. I gotta get the heck out of here. This has been your boy Dreadful Dragonite out. Peace. Later.